Previously in the Hoenn True Power Tournament, we witnessed a powerhouse showdown between the Titleist trainer Wally and current Hoenn champion Wallace that absolutely shook the entire tournament to its core with its sheer power. Today, we've got the final of the tournament as Wally will take on former Hoenn champion Steven. This is truly anyone's match as both trainers have exceptionally powerful teams. Steven's gonna have to retain control of the weather and really make use of incremental damage on Wally's team with his defensive core of Cradily and Skarmory, picking the right moment to strike out. Wally, on the other hand, will have to make use of his Azumarill, Roserade, and Gallade especially, and hope that he can hold on with his hyper offenses. Both trainers are ready for battle, so without any further ado, let's make our way to the newly renovated Finals Arena for the final showdown. The time has come, the final of the Hoenn True Power Tournament. We've got Wally, the Titleist trainer, versus Steven Stone, the former champion of Hoenn. Wally's starting off the battle quite aggressively here with his Garchomp, whereas Steven's going to go in with his Skarmory. Skarmory is a great counter for Garchomp. Let's see what happens here, as the Garchomp will move first, and it goes for the Stealth Rock. So Wally getting the hazards up on the field right away, knowing that Steven does tend to switch quite a lot. And Skarmory going for the spikes here, so setting up its own hazards. Would we expect any less from the top two trainers in Hoenn right now, setting up some hazards on either side of the field? And Wally's going to withdraw the Garchomp, actually, realizing he's in a bad position against that Skarmory. And in comes the Magnezone. Now the Magnezone will trap the Skarmory on the field with Magnet Pull. Oh no! Steven switched out, actually. So Steven switching out from the Skarmory, realizing that was a potential move there and sending in the Aggron. Now the problem is, Aggron will also be trapped there on the field, but Steven has nothing to be able to deal with this Magnezone. In comes the Thunderbolt on the Aggron. Whoa! Doing a huge amount of damage. And the Aggron just getting the Sandstorm off, realizing the Magnezone does have the air balloon item, so it can't go for Earthquake anyway. So Steven perhaps just trying to get the weather up, but now the Aggron is trapped out there, and it should be KO'd by this Thunderbolt. That is dangerous. All of a sudden, Steven's weather setter is taken down. That's very, very dangerous for him. Sending in the Excadrill, that is a great choice, but it has to watch out. It will also be trapped on the field. This is the danger with Magnezone and Steven's team, and in comes the Iron Head on the Magnezone. Won't do much damage, but there is a purpose to that as it will break the air balloon, and the Excadrill will be able to go for a stab, 4 times effective Earthquake, but the hidden power coming out from the Magnezone. Whoa, doing a massive amount of damage on that Excadrill. That is likely the hidden power fire or water or something super effective on Excadrill. And now the Magnezone being switched out for the Talonflame. Oh, predicting the Earthquake is Wally perhaps here. Oh, Excadrill going for the Rock Slide. Are you kidding me? Taking down the Talonflame. The Talonflame has been absolutely decimated by the Rock Slide prediction. What a prediction there from Steven. Going for the Rock Slide when the Magnezone was in, realizing Wally would not want to lose it. It is one of his most valuable Pokemon, and going for the Rock Slide, a risky move, but it paid off hugely. And now the Azumarill coming out on the field from Wally, whereas Steven's going to send in his Metagross here. Metagross is a great counter for Azumarill, actually. Will get hurt a little bit by the Stealth Rocks, and the Azumarill going for the Aqua Jet. I reckon that won't do. No, not a whole lot on Metagross. And now Azumarill getting hurt by that Sandstorm. Steven only has a few more turns to work with this Sandstorm, though. And now the Metagross will activate its Metagrossite. The Mega Metagross making its presence known. Steven's signature Pokemon on the field should be able to get a good amount of damage off on that Azumarill. Going for the Meteor Mash here. Let's see how much this does. Oh, a huge amount of damage, but the Azumarill going for knockoff. Now that will be super effective, but no, it won't do a whole ton of damage because Metagross does not have an item on it, technically speaking. And Azumarill getting hurt in the red now. Metagross going for the Bullet Punch now. Oh, the Bullet Punch will out-prioritize the Azumarill's Aqua Jet because it does outspeed the Azumarill in general. So Metagross pulling off a good move there. Oh, but now the Magnezone coming out on the field. Again, this Metagross will be trapped. And the problem is, Metagross doesn't have much offensively on Magnezone to be able to pull off. Going for the Zen Headbutt here. Oh, not much at all. That Metagross is absolutely trapped on the field. Here comes the hidden power on the Metagross. Whoa! The Metagross surviving on 1 HP. The Sandstorm will end, though. Metagross may be able to get one last... No! The Magnezone avoids the attack. Meteor Mash is only 90% accuracy after all, and here comes the hidden power that will take down the Mega Metagross. Mega Metagross being trapped out there on the field. This Magnezone is something else against Steven's team, and in comes the Aerodactyl now. Now, the Aerodactyl should have Earthquake, so that Magnezone is in danger here. It no longer has its air balloon after all. Steven made sure to get rid of that. A great play by him, and Aerodactyl's just going to go straight for the Earthquake. Wally not switching out, realizing anything else is going to get hit, and then will likely get outsped by Aerodactyl on the second turn, so we'll get 2 attacks off. So realizing sacking the Magnezone is probably the best play here, and now he can send out his Garchomp. Garchomp is a very powerful Pokemon. Has to watch out though, if this Aerodactyl does have Ice Fang, that'll be very dangerous, but it looks like it might not as Steven switches out. Now Garchomp's Focus Sash did get taken down by the Stealth Rock, and in comes the Skarmory. Skarmory, a great switch in there, and Wally predicting the Skarmory switch maybe, and going into the Roserade here. Now Roserade is not a great counter for Skarmory overall. Will get hurt by the spikes as well, but we'll have to see what it does want to go for. It will outspeed and goes for the Sleep Powder. Oh, putting the Skarmory to sleep right away. A great play there because Skarmory is a big threat for the rest of Wally's team, really. He's only got Roserade, which is resisted. If not, the Skarmory is entirely immune to its attacks. And then he's got physical attackers besides that, so he is going to send in the Gallade here. Gallade is a very powerful Pokemon, especially when it Mega Evolves, but the Skarmory is a very, very powerful physical defender, and it does have a super effective move against it too, so Gallade has to be careful here as the Galladeite activates. Wally getting his own signature Pokemon on the field. This will be Mega Gallade now, a super, super powerful Pokemon, but again, this Skarmory is a big threat for it. And the Gallade, oh, Wally realizing he needs some more power here, going for the Swords Dance of all things. He has to be very, very careful though, because the Skarmory woke up, and here comes the Brave Bird. Oh, that is very, very dangerous for this Gallade. It is super effective. Let's see how much it does. Whoa, oh, the Gallade does survive though, just barely. Skarmory will get some recoil damage here. Now the Gallade does outspeed, and it will be able to go for the close combat, even with Skarmory's physical defense. No, not a chance after the Swords Dance, and Gallade's defenses will drop here, and the Skarmory will be going, oh, the Rocky Helmet though. It will take down the Mega Gallade as well. So both Pokemon, both being huge threats for each other's teams, going down at the same time here, and Wally now sending in the Roserade back on the field. Whereas the Cradily coming out from Steven, a good switch there. Cradily is a special defender after all. Roserade getting hurt a little bit, and the Cradily getting hurt a little bit. Now we've got a 3-2 situation for Steven here as the Sludge Bomb comes in on the Cradily, still doing a good chunk of damage. Oh, and it will poison the Cradily. Oh, that's the risk with Sludge Bomb. Now Roserade getting hurt by the Life Orb a little bit, and Cradily will go for the Ancient Power. Perhaps Steven just trying to get off some neutral damage and maybe hope for that the stat raise. But Cradily getting hurt by the poison now, and its Citrus Berry will activate though, so we'll get a lot of health back from that. We'll have to see what happens on this next turn if anyone wants to switch. No, the Roserade going for the Sludge Bomb again. Wally relentlessly attacking this Cradily, and it looks like it will be one more KO, one more hit after this will be the KO, and the Cradily going for the Ancient Power again, but it's not enough. Oh, and it does get the stat raise actually. Unbelievable. So all of Cradily's stats will raise. I'm not sure if it's enough from this range though, especially after the poison. Let's see. Cradily left with 30 HP. I don't know, because it won't even outspeed, I don't think. No, the Roserade going for the Sludge Bomb now. Oh, and it does take down the Cradily. The stat raise was not enough. Now Roserade left on a very little sliver of health as the Aerodactyl comes back out on the field. Now this is the problem. Aerodactyl outspeeds the rest of Wally's team. It will get hurt by the Stealth Rock, but now this Roserade, I'm afraid, is going to be toast as the Aerodactyl has stabbed super effective moves on it. Yes, going for the Aerial Ace, which cannot miss, and that Roserade will be going down. Aerodactyl left out on the field, and now Wally has one Pokemon remaining. Steven has his Aerodactyl and one more Pokemon remaining in the background. The Garchomp coming out on the field now, getting hurt by the spikes. Now Aerodactyl, we've seen, does not have Ice Fang. That's the problem here. Going for the Earthquake, probably the move that would do the second most amount of damage after Ice Fang, and doing a good chunk there, getting the Garchomp below half, but the Garchomp can now respond with the Dragon Claw. Will that do it? Yes, the Aerodactyl going down now. So this is a troublesome situation as Garchomp is very fast and very powerful, and Steven just has his Excadrill left. Excadrill is the only Pokemon. Now we've seen this thing outspeed a lot, but that was under the Sandstorm, and Wally did a great job of making sure the Sandstorm was no more. And here comes the Earthquake that will take down the Excadrill. Excadrill going down at the end of the battle. Wally claiming the championship over the former champion Steven with his Garchomp. What a match that was. Wally pulling it off with a 1-0 victory. Steven left with little room at the end as Wally completely canceled out that Sandstorm. The Magnezone coming in absolutely clutch for his team in this matchup, and Wally becoming the interim champion of the Hoenn True Power Tournament. I just want to say thank you to everybody who has supported this tournament. This has been a massive undertaking, and I hope you guys did enjoy it. I wanted to make these tournaments as kind of a bonus for those who have supported the True Power series for so long, so I hope you guys did have a lot of fun with it, as much fun as I did creating it, and I'll see you guys in the new year. Before we go, I'd just like to remind you guys to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already if you enjoyed the video. Huge thanks goes to our YouTube members and patrons on Patreon. If you want to support the channel and get some cool perks, the links to support will be in the description below. This has been SilphSpectre, and I'll see you guys next time for some more True Power.